Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday morning, April 4th. We are looking at window traders' market profile of the ES and SPY. So again, as day traders, yes, we trade in the day time frame, but it's very important to know what the market's doing in the bigger time frame. And yesterday's a perfect example of that because, again, the market opened in the upper distribution, went up for 2 time frames, and then we did get an inventory adjustment. But sellers couldn't even get close to the overnight low, let alone take back even one set of single prints. So then we just spent a good part of the afternoon basing and then going right back up like we started early in the morning, and now look where we are today. It's so important. The direction of the market right now is up. So it's harder for sellers to push it down. Plain and simple. There are no sellers here right now. It's not long-term money buying it either. But the buy algos and the retail traders are pushing this higher. So again, even though as day traders, we do have to know what's going on in the bigger picture. And right now, the bigger picture is possibly, with 75 minutes to go, looking to gap higher again. We've gapped higher 33 times out of 63 trading days, something like that. It's amazing. This would be our 20th upside gap. We've had 14 downside gaps. Now, only 26% of these gaps on the upside have held, only 5 of them coming into today. So if we do gap high, we'll see if it does hold. NQ, also trying to come out of an inside day on a gap. Remember, you come out of it, you go with it, and monitor for continuation or lack of. So we'll see how that transpires this morning. And righty had a trend day yesterday. Once again, they're trying to take it back, okay? So it's amazing how they had a trend day on Thursday. They took it back Friday, and now we have a trend day down again yesterday, and they're looking to take it back again today. So game plan for this morning. Again, I'm not in the crowd of gap and go. I never have been. I want good risk reward, especially depending on where we're opening or not. I mean, we do have a pretty good price vacuum up to the monthly high, which would be very important. Right now, we're looking to take out, again, it's very early, but we would be looking to take out 2 daily highs, and then the next destination would be, again, about $2 high at 414.06. So there are a bunch of daily highs and weekly highs prior to getting to February's monthly high, and that's the big one. That's the big one for the buyers, right? That would put the monthly up if we're able to take that out. So there's definitely still some work to do prior to that. So right now, depending on the size of the gap, right, I would look for a long on a pullback. So yesterday's high in SPY was 411.37. It's only about $1 gap. So that's not a bad risk reward long if it was to pull back a little bit. And look for a long the first time. I would be out, though. Keep in mind, if that gap fills, remember what we said yesterday, there's nothing inside of yesterday. We had the day's high and the day's low. Yes, we had an 8-wide POC that I won't ignore, but it's not the 9-wide that I carry forward. So any acceptance back inside of yesterday's range, and it wouldn't take much for sellers to at least try and get the overnight low and then see what happens at value high. So keep that in mind. So a long right now against the gap. There's the only short I would even contemplate is against the overnight high to see if they front run it. Because like I said above there's another price vacuum to the next daily high. And the way these algos have been set to buy, they easily could grind up that way. So that's your game plan early in the ES and SPY. And then just quickly on the chart. So I'm just going to show you the daily. Remember, we were in that 6-7 day balance. We broke out of it 3 days ago, and we're continuing to go high as we're looking at one time frame up for the 5th day in a row. Here is your next very, very big level. That's the high of February 2nd, which is our yearly high right now, the big monthly high, and the next weekly high. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.